Hi everyone!
I am Dem,
And I am Ken!
at sasamahan namin kayo
As we lead you to Lipa City Colleges! Lipa City Colleges is an educational institution situated in the heart of the city of Lipa.
The prominent institution is a brainchild of its remarkable founders, 𝓑𝓸𝓵 and 𝓪𝓭.
From a two-story wooden structure in 1947, Lipa City Colleges now stand in five-story buildings within two campuses. The iconic 𝓘𝓷𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵 campus main and the new 𝓪𝓭 campus.
Kilala rin ang Lipa City Colleges sa tatlo nitong core values. Leadership, competence,
And commitment. The institution believes that one's academic journey plays a significant role in a student's professional life.
The LCC Silvercrest School of Basic Education aims to arm learners with knowledge, competencies, and values to prepare them for higher education. LCC Silvercrest Preschool and Grade School, LCC Silvercrest Junior High School, LCC Silvercrest Senior High School, Accountancy, Business and Management, General Academic Strand, Humanities and Social Sciences, Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics, Software Development and Design, Culinary Services, Hotel and Restaurant Services, Tourism Services. Tertiary education is a vital factor in individual success in personal and career life. LCC claims to be one of the best institutions in providing tertiary education. The College of Education and Liberal Arts, the College of Computer Studies, the College of Engineering, the College of Criminology, the College of Business Education and Accountancy, the College of Nursing, the College of International Tourism and Hospitality Management, the Graduate School.
For more than 70 years of providing quality education, Lipa City Colleges became a sanctuary in producing globally competent leaders and law-abiding citizens of the nation.
And aside from providing quality education, nagbibigay rin ng iba't ibang scholarship ang Lipa City Colleges. Kaya kilala ito bilang
Scholarship Capital of Batangas. Kaya kung scholarship ang pag-uusapan,
hindi magpapahuli ang LCC dyan.
Lipa City Colleges shall become known as a leader university in the country. It shall provide a venue for the pursuit of distinction and quality in academics, research, and technology, in taking part in nation building. Lipa City College's learning management system, powered by NEO LMS, aims to provide quality education focused on online learning delivery of references, lessons, activities, and a platform for online content, including live and pre-recorded video lessons, both for synchronous and asynchronous delivery.
We welcome you to our second home.
welcome to Lipa City Colleges and LCC Silvercrest School. Your journey begins with us. Saan ka pa ga?
Lalayo ka pa ga?
Tara na!
Sa LCC na!
You are still watching Career Guidance Talk 2021 of Bolbok Integrated National High School. With opportunities amidst crisis, the career pathways in the new normal.
Ako si Gary. Naalala ko nung una kong pasok sa STI. Sobrang nanibago ko.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was shy, clumsy. Ang dami ko ring doubts and fears. Buti na lang, I made friends. Kasama nila, I found purpose. We even pushed each other out of our comfort zones. Siyempre, hindi naging madali. Salamat talaga sa mga prof who guided me along the way. Dito ko talaga naranasan ang aking greatest joys. And greatest pains. But I guess that's all part of growing up. And I'm thankful sa lahat ng pinagdaanan namin. Dito nagtatapos ang aking kwento. Salamat muli sa inyong lahat for helping me become more than I've ever dreamed of.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I can really move on. Maybe there's still more sa kwentong ito. Be more. Be STI.
We all have dreams, but to live your dream, you start by having life goals. These goals can be exploring the world, being with your true love, getting a stable job, huge savings, and buying your dream car and dream house. Achieving these life goals begins with having career goals. And STI, one of the largest network of schools in the Philippines, is here today to help you with your career goals, no matter if you're unsure or if you already have a plan in mind. Because goals without a plan will simply remain dreams. It's true what they say, kapag gusto, may paraan, kapag ayaw, may dahilan. Today you will learn the 3 steps to finding the right career for you and the 5 factors that make STI the right school for students like you. To make it easy to remember, the 3 steps are STI. The first step is S for survey. You have to survey your career options. You have to research to know your options and make informed decisions. To start, here are the keywords you can Google. In-demand jobs. According to LinkedIn's 2020 report, these are the jobs that companies are looking for the most in the Philippines. So when you graduate, it's highly likely that you will see job openings for these positions. Next keyword, high-paying jobs. Here's a look at the monthly salaries of the highest-paying jobs in the country. If you've got your sights set on working abroad, then search for in-demand jobs overseas. LinkedIn says these are the top jobs around the world. As more jobs are taken over by robots, you should consider a future-proof career. To be future-proof, you have to know the jobs of the future. Here are some of the roles that cannot be automated and require the human touch. That's why experts call these line of jobs future-proof careers. We just showed you some helpful data, but there's more that you can learn out there. So you have to keep surveying your career options and get ready to Google. So, the first step is S for survey. The next step is T for test yourself. You have to know your personality type, skills, and the values you possess. Knowing your personality can help you make a better decision in choosing a career. Because career choice is an expression of personality, as American psychologist John Holland said. That's why it's so important to test yourself. Again, the 3 steps to finding the right career for you is S for survey, T for test, and lastly, I for initiate. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to act now. Let's go back to this statement. Kapag gusto, may paraan. Kapag ayaw, may dahilan. In making an informed decision for your future, you have to survey your career options and test your personality. There are numerous personality tests out there, and one of the best is the STI Scope. The STI Scope is a free online tool that determines your personality type and suggests careers best suited for you. Know what you should take in senior high or college? We do. And it's not based on your zodiac sign, quarantine hobbies, or starter Pokemon. We know based on your personality, interests, and skills. It's actually a science. Introducing the STI Students Career Opportunity and Personality Evaluator, or SCOPE. The SCOPE uses psychometrics, or the study of measuring a person's abilities and traits, to give you real, reliable, and helpful information to help you decide which track to take in senior high or what course to major in college. Because after all, your choices today shape your tomorrow. So, how does the STI Scope work? Log in to scope.sti.edu to answer a quick test. Pick one out of the 2 activities and rate how much you like that activity. Then you'll get your Holland code. It's your key to finding the career that fits you. So think of it like your career code. You will get recommendations that match your code and a career planning worksheet made just for you to help you make the best choice for your future. Afterwards, you can visit our campus or message us to have a one-on-one career talk with a guidance counselor. All for free. Take the Scope now at scope.sti.edu or download the Scope Lite app on your phone for a special surprise. Know yourself. Make the right choice. To recap, what are the 3 steps of finding the right career for you? Remember, STI. S for survey your career options. T for test yourself. I for initiate an immediate action. Take the Scope now. Do these 3 steps and you'll find what's best for you. In a world driven by dreams, making the right choice is important to succeed. For over 37 years, STI is turning dreams into reality with innovative and real-life education. Here are the 5 reasons why STI is the school for you. 1. You get to experience blended learning at its best. Introducing the on-site and online education at STI, or the One STI learning model. A blended learning experience that the institution has implemented for the past 5 years, using tools and technology for both online and on-site learning. Note that face-to-face classes will only resume when the IATF, DepEd, and SHED allows it. 2. You get to use the world's best apps for school. Access learning modules, take exams and quizzes, and collaborate with teachers and classmates on the e-learning management system anytime, anywhere. Students are given their own Microsoft Office 365 account with free Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and more for their use. The One STI student app allows students to track their grades, schedules, and accounts. 3. Students get free monthly data plan with up to 34 gigabytes per month for smart users and 20 gigabytes per month for Globe users to help with their online education. 4. There are various scholarship and financial aid programs available for both senior high school and college students. And lastly, our 5th and most important reason, STI has strict mandatory health and safety protocols to make sure all campuses stay COVID-free. So if you need to visit the school or when face-to-face classes will resume, your safety is our priority. When you have to make a choice, always choose the path to success, because what you do today becomes who you are tomorrow. Choose STI.
Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Everybody, clap your hands. We're gonna sing to the beat of the SDR heat. Come on, everybody, and join me dance. This is the way in SDI. 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 Well, this is the way in SDI. The only school that makes me wanna fly high. I scream to the beat from up my seat. Come on, everybody, let's move those feet. To all SDIs in the Philippines, from those 42 to the new preteens, I would like to share to you the school of my dreams. So come on, everybody, join the rapping machine. Just listen here and take a look and read about it quick. All the good things about SDI, the ones that made it click. SDI is a great good school that makes you FLY. Oh, believe me, it is a hit. Come on, let me tell you why. Come on, SDI, we're gonna FLY. Come on, SDI, we're gonna FLY. Come on, SDI, we're gonna FLY. Cause this is the way in SDI. Cause hip hop, we all love the ICT craze. Well, SDI gave me the chance, put it right there in my face. I'm gonna take you here, I'm gonna take you there, I'm gonna take it to the SDI atmosphere. Cause from north to south, from east to west, I love SDI cause it is the best. This is the way in SDI, this is the way in SDI. This is the way in SDI, this is the way in SDI. Come on SDI, we're gonna FLY. Come on SDI, we're gonna FLY. Come on SDI, we're gonna FLY. Cause this is the way in SDI. With SDI, we FLY and reach out to the sky. And come on out, yo, come on out, yo. Fly high with SDI. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Everybody, clap your hands. We're gonna sing to the beat of the SDR heat. Come on, everybody, and join me dance. This is the way in SDI. This is the way in SDI. This is the way in SDI.
Our ever-loving Father, the core of every reason, the source of truth. You who made the earth and the heavens are the ultimate goal of every knowledge seekers, the infinite wisdom, the cause of all that is good. We are truly grateful for this opportunity to gather together as a community despite the challenges we face each day. Yet you remained and gave us strength to carry on the responsibilities of bearing intelligence and using them for better purposes. We now humbly ask you to join us in our endeavor to explore the wonders of life in the world for knowledge's sake, that in whatever we learn today, we become more grounded to you, who is truth, who is love. We pray that you bless our speakers, the fount of your infinite knowledge, that they can share something worthwhile despite the limited time we have. They can channel all they know and share to us the beauty and truth of living as your child. We pray that you guide our participants, the seekers of your boundless knowledge, that they may continue to persevere in the search and be deemed worthy to share what they learn from today's session. Sanctify us, O Lord, not because we are worthy of it, but because we believe in your love and mercy, that at the end of the day, we can take home something that's amazing and meaningful. This we ask and pray through Christ our Lord. Amen.
bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibibigay. Tungkulin ko'y gagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran. Ang laya mo'y papantayan, Pilipinas kong hirang. Ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibibigay. Tungkulin ko'y gagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran. Ang laya mo'y papantayan, Pilipinas kong hirang. Pilipinas kong hirang.
Hi, welcome to Bolbok Integrated National High School. This is your Career Guidance Talk 2021.
Which spirit of a nation builder is in you? Is it the spirit that ensures public health amidst pandemic? Is it the spirit that saves lives in times of calamities? Is it the spirit that builds up an edifice of humanity? Is it the spirit that touches the lives of the young and the impressionable? Is it the spirit that feeds the hungry and quenches the thirsty? Hone the spirit of a nation builder in you. In Bolbok Integrated National High School, we offer programs that equip you with the 21st century skills needed in the world of work, entrepreneurship, or higher education you are aiming into. Our academic track strands include science, technology, engineering and mathematics, and humanities and social sciences. Our technical vocational livelihood track strands include home economics and industrial arts. No face-to-face classes? No problem. Our alternative learning delivery modality is crafted to keep your learning on the go while keeping you safe and sound at home. These times are trying, but this should not put out the spirit of a nation builder in you. Enroll now in Bolbok Integrated National High School Senior High. Bolbok Integrated National High School Senior High, unleashing the nation builder in you by getting you underway.
It's not every day that we have this kind of opportunity to be led and assisted in our careers regardless of our demographics. So, to grace today's endeavors, we will hear the opening remarks from our head teacher 3, the mother of all students' activities, Mrs. Gloria T. Bathan.
To our beloved and supportive Principal 2, Dr. 𝓑𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵, our invited resource speakers, Dr. Renelyn B. Salcedo and Ms. M.K. Bertulfo, To all career advocates, senior high school teachers, headed by their coordinator, Mr. 𝓘𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵. Our dear parents and students, and to all the people who are with us today, a pleasant afternoon to all. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you here in our career guidance orientation. This event is a part of the school's career guidance program, whose primary objective is to help you, our dear learners, to choose the right and most suitable career based on your skills and abilities, so that you will achieve your goals, secure the future jobs, and make a difference in your life, family, and community as well. That's why, from the start of the program, your career advocates teach you the importance of building one's career path, knowing where you want to go and how you will get there. Let us be thankful to all the people behind this activity, because even we are in this pandemic time, still they work together to make this orientation and all the activities possible. So just sit down, listen attentively, and be with us until the end of the program. Once again, welcome and mabuhay.
Indeed, choosing the best is always the hardest. To raise our wondering thoughts of what is this for and why are we here for, let us be inspired with the message of our ever-supportive and loving Principal 2, the father of our institution, Bolbok Integrated National High School, Dr. 𝓑𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵.
To our invited resource speakers, Dr. Ren D. Salcedo and Miss M.K. Bertulfo, a pleasant afternoon. To our Math Head Teacher 3, Ma'am Gloria T. Bathan. To our senior high school teachers, headed by their coordinator, Sir 𝓘𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵. To all our parents and students of Bolbok Integrated National High School who are watching, a pleasant afternoon to each and every one. COVID-19 brought us challenges, changes, and a lot of difficulties. So we all pray for this pandemic to end, or for this virus to leave us, because we all want to live just like the way we used to. But we don't have any choice. We are only human beings, not endowed with supernatural powers. We don't have any ability to reverse our current situation. You may be thinking what lies ahead now, that COVID-19 seems to have taken control of our lives. Several months ago, we thought we could never go back to school this school year, for we were afraid to be infected by the virus. But the Department of Education had come up with a variety of learning modalities to choose from, depending on the school stakeholders' preference, so that every learner pursues schooling. Yes, it is true. Crisis does not only offer sacrifices, it also provides new opportunities. Because you gain new experiences, you also got new insights and new ideas. If before, you did not know what you want to be. This pandemic might have helped you focus on things you did not notice before. The new things might have helped you finally realize what you want to be in the future. It is said that Philippines creates square pegs for round holes, and I believe it is true. This happens because most students are not practical enough to focus on what the country really needs. Younger generations like you tend to follow fad or whatever is trending. I just wish you'll never be like them. I suggest that you analyze what our country needs and which of these needs can you do best and make yourself good at and productive. This way, the country will improve as you improve yourself. Always keep in mind that opportunities amidst all crises will guide you find the best career pathways in the new normal. Once again, a pleasant afternoon to each and every one.
I know you were very excited for this. With no further ado, allow me to present our first speaker. She is a registered guidance counselor, licensed professional teacher, and a certified student affairs and services specialist. She is currently the National Vice President of the Philippine Association of Practitioners of Student Affairs and Services, known as PAPSAS, Vice President of the Peer Organization Advisors of the Philippines, under the umbrella of the Philippine Guidance and Counseling Association, or PGCA, Vice President of the Universities, Colleges, and Schools Admission Officers Association, known as UCSAA, Business Manager of PGCA Batangas, and Region 4 President of the Philippine Association of Practitioners of Student Affairs and Services since 2013. She has been a resource speaker in regional and national conferences and conventions and was several times invited to facilitate a seminar, workshop, and training for teachers, guidance counselors, student leaders, and faculty advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Vice President for Student Life and Student Services of Faith Colleges and the concurrent head of the Guidance and Counseling Office and Admissions and Testing Center, Dr. Belen Salcedo.
Good morning, students. First of all, I would like to thank your school, Bolbok Integrated National High School, and Ma'am Arian Mista for the invitation. It is truly an honor to be invited as one of the resource speakers for your virtual career guidance program, and I'm happy to be of service. As education systems are diversifying and expanding, the creation of new jobs and opportunities are also changing the way individuals make their career choices. So with such changes in place, career planning has become more complex and confusing. It is said that decisions that young people like you with regards to the choice of school and courses will have a big impact on your lives, affecting not just your further education, training, or employment, but also your social lives, finances, and health outcomes. I am really happy that your school thought of this activity because as a school, its key function is to prepare you to transition successfully toward a career path. That involves providing opportunities to build your general capabilities, support your interests and aspirations, and support you in making an informed decision about your choices and pathways. So, quality career education and guidance is an essential part of your schooling and in preparing you for your future. In this sense, career orientation must be provided to you and must be accessible to all. I still remember when I was in high school, wala pa kaming career guidance noon. So talagang hindi ko alam kung anong course yung kukunin ko, ano ba yung course na fit sa akin, at ano nga ba yung course na pwede kong kunin at pwede kong gawin after high school. So I hope you will listen carefully as I discuss some important information that could help you choose the right course and school. My talk for today is entitled, Suit Yourself, a Career Guide Towards Success. And here are the objectives of my talk. First is to help students like you determine your interest and personality that will help you identify the kind of career that is most enjoyable and stimulating to you. Assist students like you choose a career path that will be meaningful and fulfilling to you. And last, provide information on the factors to consider when choosing for a school or college. So you have probably heard it over and over again that choosing a college course is one of the most important decisions that you will have to make in your life. Sabi nga, other than daw sa decision mo kung mag-aasawa ka o hindi, o tama ba na siya yung pinili mo, o ang pagpili ng course ang isa sa mga desisyon sa buhay na talagang napakahirap gawin. Sabi ko nga sa mga batang nakakausap ko as a guidance counselor, your course today will become your life later on. Bakit ko nasabi yon? Kasi after mo mag-graduate, magtatrabaho ka na. And how much time of your life will be spent for working? Diba? Minimum of 8 hours mo siyang gagawin araw-araw. So kung hindi mo gusto yung course mo, di mo rin siya gustong gawin, no? Kaya nga may mga instances na yung ibang graduate, they don't want to work. So hindi sila nagiging productive member ng society. Yung iba naman, no, nagko-course hopping or nag-school hopping sila, no? Lipat ng lipat, palit ng course. Kaya yung iba pag-graduate nila, suma na sila, no? Yung sumasampung taon bago sila makatapos. O kaya magna, no? Yung magna 9 years bago sila makagraduate, no? Gusto nyo ba yon? So I hope that with the kind of activity such as this, you will be guided properly and you will make a good decision for yourself and for your life. So, no, mag-proceed na tayo. Here are some of the important factors to consider when choosing a college course. So, unang-una, no, kailangan natin consider yung ating personality, no? So, selecting a career best suited for your personality type can result in a pleasant outcome in which you find the most comfortable fit. So, personality is the combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character. So, knowing your personality will help you determine the best course and career direction for you. And an individual's personality makes them more adaptable to certain jobs. It is said that most people are happier and most productive when they are placed into jobs or course that match their personality, no? So, si John Holland is a researcher, believe that certain types of people work best when paired with jobs that not only utilize their strengths, but are then tailored to how they work best, no, resulting in more work getting done and higher quality work, no? I will share with you the 6 personality types and I want you to listen carefully. So, habang nakikinig kayo, medyo i-analyze nyo na rin, no, kung saan ba kayo nabibilang. Because in the succeeding slides, I will present to you the possible courses for each personality type. Okay, so let's start with the first personality type. So, we have the realistic, yung tinatawag natin na doer. These are the people who like to work mainly with their hands by making and fixing things, assembling or operating equipment, no? A realistic individual work well with tools, machines, and mechanical drawings, and valuing practical things they can see and touch, and they can also often see themselves as practical and mechanical. So sabi nga, in short, ito yung mga klase ng tao, no, yung na mahilig magkalikot. No, gustong-gusto nila na sila yung talagang gumagawa ng isang bagay. No? So, ito yung mga tao, no, na talagang kailangan nilang gamitin yung kanilang mga kamay when doing something. Okay? So, another personality type that we have is the investigative or the thinker. So, ito naman yung mga thinker, no, ng grupo. So, they are the most analytical of the 6 personalities. And this group loves to study and solve math or science-related problems. So they are not skilled negotiators, but they prefer working with others who are grounded. And they see themselves as precise and intellectual and like to be acknowledged for their achievements. So, ito naman, no, yung klase ng personality type at klase ng tao, no, na mahilig mag-isip, no. Sila yung mahilig mag-solve, no, ng mga math and science-related problems. So, sila din yung mga individuals na they like to be acknowledged. So, if you would notice, di ba, sa mga math and science subjects natin, doon natin makikita na yung mga names, no, ng mga scientists and mathematicians ay nakasunod, no, ang pangalan ng mga solutions or theories sa kanilang mga pangalan, di ba? So, because they would like to be acknowledged, no, for their achievements. So, another is personality type is the artistic. Ito naman yung mga creator. So, this group of individuals value others who are expressive and independent. So, they naturally admire the creative arts, including writing and music. So, they enjoy working in groups, but only if they're allowed to express freedom and if they're encouraged to share their ideas. So, ito naman yung mga kinoconsider natin ng mga artist, no? So, iba't ibang klase ng artist to. Pero sa generation nyo ngayon, no, ito yung klase ng personality type kung saan nabibilang, no, yung mga tao na mahilig gumawa ng mga vlog, no, na magaganda yung kanilang content, dekalidad yung content, kasi talagang pinag-iisipan nila at pinapaganda nila yung pagkakagawa, no? Kasi sila talaga yung mga klase ng tao na creator. Okay? So, another personality type, no, ito naman yung social o yung tinatawag natin na helper. So, these are the persons with social personality type which like to dominate their environment. So, this is the most common category of the 6, and many people have traits of this category among others. So, these are the kind of person who value, no, providing services for others and enjoy working closely with people. So, ito naman yung mga klase, no, ng individuals na mahilig tumulong and they love working with other people. So, sila yung mga tipo ng students na kapag tinanong mo, no, kapag sa interview, kinausap mo sila or tinanong mo, bakit yun yung course na gusto nilang kunin, ang sasabihin nila at isasagot sa'yo, gusto nila kasing makatulong sa ibang tao. So, they love serving and they love working with people. Okay? So, another personality type is the enterprising or yung persuader. So, they are the group of people who like to lead and persuade. So, this group was born to sell and tend to value business or politics. And they see themselves as being social and ambitious. So, ito naman yung mga klase ng tao, no, na mayroong personality type na mahilig silang mag-encourage or mag-persuade, no, or mag-influence. No? Kaya nga ang nila, mahilig silang magbenta, no, mahilig silang pumasok sa politics kasi talagang hilig na hilig nila yung mag-influence, no, ng ibang tao. And socially, no, magaling silang makirelate with people and very ambitious. Okay? So kaya nga kapag ganun yung klase ng personality mo, no, maraming pumapasok sa politics o sa politika. Ito yung mga nagiging politiko. Okay? Kaya mapapansin natin, no, karamihan din sa mga politiko ay mga businessman o yung karamihan sa mga businessman ay nagiging politiko. Okay? So, another type, no, which is the last, is the conventional or the organizer. So, ito naman yung the member of this group, no, would probably prefer to work with numbers, records, or machines. And they enjoy repetitive tasks, no, in an orderly fashion and like to avoid ambiguous activities. So, they see themselves as organized and they're very good at following directions and they value success in business and enjoy working with other people. Okay, so ito naman yung klase ng personality na very organized. So, pag pumunta ka sa office nila, talaga makikita mo maayos, no? May mga labels, yung mga bagay-bagay. So, gusto nila ay lahat in proper order at mas gusto nila, no, na kapag yung trabaho na ginagawa nila ay very routinary, no, kahit paulit-ulit, hindi sila nagsasawa. So, ayaw nila yung trabaho na walang kasiguraduhan kasi kailangan maayos at planado ang lahat, no? So, kailangan magiging maayos yung takbo, no, ng isang activity, no, na kung saan sila in charge. Okay, so alam nyo na ba, no, kung anong personality type ninyo base sa mga na-mention ko na characteristics ng bawat personality type? Okay, so kayo ba ay realistic or doer, investigative or thinker, artistic or creator, social or helper, enterprising or persuader, or conventional o organizer kayo? Okay, so kung alam nyo na kung ano yung personality type ninyo, okay, nilista nyo bang mabuti? So, I will present to you the list of courses that are most applicable to your personality type. So, ipapakita ko dyan, no, kung ano yung personality type ninyo, tingnan ninyong mabuti, kung ano yung mga possible courses na applicable sa personality type ninyo. Okay? Sige. Okay, i-browse nyo lang, no? Take your time. Okay. So, another thing that you need to consider is your interest. So, interest, these are the things that the person is naturally drawn to. So, taking inventory of your interest will help you determine the best course and career direction for you. So, pursuing your interest can lead to personal satisfaction and professional success. So, for many people, interest is a driving factor for motivation and happiness. And it is one of the important factors that you need to consider in choosing for a career. No? When we love what we are doing, we will always put our best performance forward and strive to learn more. So, when we pick up the field or area we like and enjoy, we would not crave to study or work in that field harder, but rather we perform our very best. So, di ba kapag gusto natin yung ating ginagawa, hindi tayo nahihirapan, hindi rin tayo madaling napapagod. And we really excel in our field. No? Kasi nga, we love what we are doing and the level of satisfaction is very high. No? Minsan nga, hindi na natin nararamdaman yung oras kapag gustong-gusto natin yung ating ginagawa. Minsan, kahit ilang taon ka na nagtatrabaho, ginagawa yung bagay na yon, hindi pa rin nagbabago yung iyong enthusiasm, yung iyong energy, yung passion, ganadong-ganado pa rin tayong gawin yung isang bagay or trabaho, kahit gaano tayo katagal. Okay? I still remember, nung nag-start ako sa faith, 8 years ago, ganun pa rin yung passion ko, ganun pa rin yung energy ko, ganun pa rin yung enthusiasm ko. And after 8 years, hindi ko naramdaman na, naka 8 years na pala ako sa faith, parang kailan lang nag-start pa lang ako sa faith. But now, eto na, naka 8 years na ako. And hindi pa rin ako nagsasawa na gawin yung trabaho ko until now. At masaya pa rin ako sa ginagawa ko. Okay? So, ayan. So, by the way, have you ever tried to answer online interest survey or assessment? So, I would like to give you an example of a career online interest survey that could help you identify careers that would meet your interest. So, interest assessments usually ask you a series of questions about what you like and don't like to do. Okay? So, may mga free na online assessments sa internet. So, pwede nyo i-try yun so that you would know your career interest. Okay? So, i-try nyo lang kasi libre naman siya at walang mawawala sa inyo. Okay, so that's another thing that you need to consider. So we're done with personality and then katatapos natin yung interest. And another thing that you need to consider is your values. Okay, so knowing your values will help you develop a clearer sense of what's most important to you in life. So a value is a belief and a priority that is meaningful to you and that influences both your actions and reactions. Okay, so values can serve as your guiding force, especially when making decisions and pursuing options that lead to happiness, including your career options. So, your values are your ideas about what is most important to you in your life, what you want to live by and live for. So, they are the silent forces behind many of your actions and decisions. And, of course, the goal of values clarification is for you to become fully conscious of its influence and to explore and honestly acknowledge what you truly value at this time in your life. So you can be more self-directed and effective when you know which values you really choose to keep and live by as an adult. So, and which ones will get priority over the others. Okay? So, sino sa inyong mahilig mag-shopping dito? Okay? Sige nga, taas nga ang kamay ng mga mahilig mag-shopping. Okay. So, ngayon, kunwari, bibigyan ko kayo ng bawat isa sa inyo ng 1,000 pesos. Okay? At sasabihin ko sa inyo, mag-shopping kayo ng mga values sa tingin ninyo ay important sa inyo. Okay? So, yung bawat value na ipapakita ko sa inyo ay nagkakahalaga ng 200 pesos. So, meaning, you have to select 5 values na pwede mong i-shop. And sa mga values na naka-indicate dyan, pumili kayo ng sa tingin ninyo ay mahalaga or pinahalagahan ninyo at this point in time. Okay? So, ayan, nakapili na ba kayo ng 5 values? Nakapag-shopping na? Okay? Sige. So, kung nakapag-shopping na kayo at nakailista nyo na yung 5 values na sa tingin ninyo ay napakahalaga sa inyo. Okay? So, ngayon, i-analyze ninyo. Yan bang mga values na yan, ano ang mga courses na kung saan magre-reflect yung klase ng values na yan. Okay? So, let's take an example. So, halimbawa, no, gusto mong maging seaman. But, yung number 1 na pinapahalagahan mo ay ang pamilya mo. Diba? So, syempre, pag seaman ka, so mapapalayo ka sa family mo. So, match ba yung values mo doon sa course na pipiliin mo, no, kung gusto mong maging seaman? Okay? So, yun yung mga bagay-bagay na i-consider natin. So, kailangan nakamatch din, no, yung values doon sa course na kukunin mo. Kasi kapag hindi ka na-satisfy doon sa, hindi na-satisfy yung values mo doon sa course na kukunin mo, malaki din yung possibility na hindi ka magiging masaya, no, sa magiging trabaho mo in the future. So, I still remember yung isa kong estudyante, no. So, sabi niya, talagang ang pinahahalagahan niya, no, na number 1 ay ang kanyang family. So, pero kumuha siya ng seaman as a course, no. But after graduation, no, hindi naman niya ginawa, no, yung trabaho ng isang seaman. Instead, no, kumuha siya ng panibagong course, no, at siya ay kumuha ng education, at ngayon siya ay nasa DepEd, no. So, malapit siya sa family, no, malapit siya sa family niya, no, at sama-sama sila. So, yun yung gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, no, na kailangan match, no, yung values dun sa course na kukunin mo. So, another example, no, you value money and let's say success, no. Gusto mong maging teacher. So, alam naman natin na hindi ganon kalaki of all the professions that we have, na hindi ganon kalaki, no, yung sweldo ng isang teacher. 'Di ba? So, you can also ask your teachers, no, kung talagang malaki ba, no, yung kanilang kinikita. But dahil nga sa passion nila 'yon, no, yun ang binavalue nila ay makatulong, no, maging successful yung kanilang mga estudyante and all. So, kaya pinili nilang maging guro, no, kasi gusto nilang makapag-influence, no, ng mga kabataan at makatulong sa mga kabataan. Pero ikaw, no, kung ang binavalue mo ay money, no, at yun ang mas pinahahalagahan mo sa buhay mo ngayon kasi yun ang kailangan ninyo as a family, well, medyo mag-isip ka, no, kung yun bang teacher, no, o yung education as a course ay siya bang match, no, sa values na meron ka o sa values na yung pinahahalagahan mo. Okay? So, another thing, no, that you need to consider, of course, is your skills. So, your skills are one of the major factors that play a very important role in choosing your career. So, everyone has unique talent, no, that can be used to build a career of your own choice. And in using your skills, you can plan a career that will match also your personality. No? So, look for different career paths that complement your current skills and talents. So, a skill inventory, no, yung skills inventory natin, is a collection or list of your skills, education, and experiences. So, skills capture your professional expertise, attributes, and abilities. So, creating such an inventory provides you with a point-in-time view of your skills that can guide your career growth when reviewed regularly. So, ano-ano nga bang skills meron ka? So, ayan, meron tayong mga listahan, ano, ng mga skills. So, pumili kayo ng 5 doon sa mga skills na yan at mamaya, no, ima-match din ninyo yan kung yung skills ba na yan ay match, no, doon sa course na pipiliin ninyo. So, for example, no, medyo hindi ganon kagaling, no, pagdating sa mathematics. Pero gustong-gusto mong maging engineer. Okay? So, match ba yung skills mo doon sa course na pinili mo o pipiliin mo? Okay? So, yon, kailangan, no, yung skills natin magma-match din doon sa course na pipiliin natin. Okay? Okay, so sabi nga, no, one of the hardest and most exciting choices you will ever make is your career. Although chance may play a part, so you need to come prepared. Okay, so these are the rules, no, that you need to remember, no, that you might need to follow. Okay, so rule number 1, no, choose a career that is something that you really like to do. Siyempre, kailangan yung pipiliin natin, di ba, na course, ayun talagang gustong-gusto natin gawin. Okay? So, rule number 2, do your research and choose carefully and thoughtfully. So, kailangan mag-research ka, no? Kailangan tanungin mo yung mga kakilala mo na may ganong course, no? Kung ano ba ang ginagawa, no? Ano yung pwede mong gawin kapag yung course na yun yung pinili mo o yung kinuha mo. So, syempre, kailangan din nating pag-isipang mabuti, di ba? So, enough ba yung financial resources ng family, di ba? Kasi, for example, gusto mong maging nurse, pero hindi naman kaya ng parents mo, hindi kaya ng family mo. So, pag-isipan mong mabuti, no? Kung karapat-dapat nga ba napiliin mo yung course na yon or kailangan mo bang siyang ipagpatuloy, okay? And rule number 3, no? And siguro ito yung may consider natin na isa, no, sa dapat nating tandaan, make it meaningful to you, okay? So I hope those rules, no, will be considered, no, and as much as possible will be followed so that you will be guided, no, in the choice of your career, okay? Okay. So, kailangan, 'di ba, pag pumili ka ng course mo, kailangan pinaplanong mabuti 'yan. Okay? So, ito yung career plan nyo dapat. So, step 1, no, kailangan alam nyo sino kayo, who am I, no? What are my interests, my skills, values, and personality style. So, tinuro ko na yan sa inyo, 'di ba? Kung ano yung mga dapat nyo i-consider. So, step 2, what do I want? Ano ba talagang gusto ko? Ano nga ba talagang gusto kong gawin sa buhay ko? Okay? What are my options? Ano ba yung mga pwede kong pagpilian, no? How do I get there? 'Di ba? Paano mo nga ba ma-achieve yung bagay na 'yon? O paano mo makukuha yung bagay na 'yon? Ano yung mga willing ka na gawin? So, what am I willing to do? And what is my plan to get to my goal? So, ano yung mga plano ko para makuha ko, no? Kung ito yung goal ko, ano yung mga pwede kong gawin, ano yung mga next steps, no, para makuha ko or ma-achieve ko yung goal ko in life. Okay? So, remember, no, personality plus your interest plus your values plus your skills is equivalent to successful choice of career. Okay? So, ngayon, no, alam nyo na kung ano yung course na kukunin ninyo. It is also very important that you know, no, the different factors that you need to consider when choosing for school or college. So, kung alam mo na yung course na kukunin mo, dapat alam mo rin ngayon ano yung mga dapat mo i-consider sa pagpili ng school na papasukan mo o ng college, no, kung saan ka magpapatuloy ng pag-aaral. Okay? So, the first, no, factor that you need to consider is of course the geographic location, no? So, location is by far one of the most significant factors in choosing a college. So, by staying close to your family, you can benefit from more affordable, mga tuition fees, no, and other fees, and save money by living at home. Sabi nga, you can also cut cost on travel. So, I hope, no, at this point in time, no, in your life, ay hindi na natin ikino-consider, no, yung pag-aaral sa mas malalayong lugar. Halimbawa, kung pupunta pa kayo ng Manila, 'di ba? Meron akong mga kakilala na sila ay pumupunta pa ng Baguio para mag-aral, no, iba ay pumupunta pa ng Visayas para doon mag-spend ang kanilang college life and all. So, ngayon i-consider natin yung geographic location, no, yung geographic location nung school na pupuntahan natin. So, mas maganda kung mas malapit kayo sa bahay ninyo because it can save you a lot of money, 'di ba? So, yung pag-travel ninyo, makaka-cut din kayo ng cost. Especially na pandemic ngayon, no, napaka-importante na malapit tayo sa family natin, 'di ba? So, napaka-importante din na makasave tayo sa mga cost, 'di ba? At napaka-importante din na hindi tayo babiyahe ng napakalayo. Okay? So, another thing that you need to consider is, of course, yung academic quality. Diba? When choosing for a college or a school, no, you need to get a sense of its overall academic quality and reputation. So, you need to check ano nga bang mga accreditation level, no? Kasi meron tayong mga accreditation level sa mga eskwelahan, no, na talagang ina-apply. Okay? So, like sa case ng faith colleges, we have a good number of our college programs na lahat accredited, almost, no, of our programs are accredited by the PACOCOA. So, ito yung Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities Commission on Accreditation. Okay? At in fact, no, ang aming school ay isa sa mga eskwelahan na kumbaga nabigyan, no, yung ilang programs namin na parang mataas na level ng accreditation. Okay? So, kailangan alam natin yon because yung accreditation, no, mas mataas yung standards nila kaysa sa standards na sineset ng CHED. Kasi yung CHED, no, yung usual minimum standards, but yung mga accreditation agencies, mas mataas yung sineset nila na level ng quality. Okay? So, mas mataas yung kanilang standards. So, you need to check, no, kung ano ba yung mga accreditation level ng mga school na pupuntahan ninyo, no? O yung mga programs. Kasi, nakabase naman yan sa mga programs or courses kung ano yung kanilang accreditation level. Okay? So, another thing that you need to consider is yung school size, no? So, small colleges can also mean smaller class sizes. So, allowing you to easily access one-on-one support, no, from professors and advisors. So, yan din yung isa sa may pagmamalaki namin sa faith colleges since konti lang talaga yung ina-accept namin na estudyante, no? So, naaalagaan namin ang mga estudyante at halos lahat, no, talagang kakilala ng mga teachers, no, kakilala ng yung mga estudyante, halos magkakakilala silang lahat kung sila ay belonging to the same program or belonging to the same institution. So, halos talagang lahat magkakakilala sila. No? Kasi nga, we maintain a small size ng population. So, kaya mas accessible yung mga, pag may kailangan ng mga bata, no, mas accessible ang mga teachers, no, yung support ay talagang one-on-one, no, one-on-one support from the professors and the advisors. So, bawat levels, no, sa faith colleges, kahit college na sila, meron pa rin silang kinoconsider na advisor. Okay? And then, you also need to consider yung overall cost. No? So, you need to check if the college is also offering financial assistance. No? They're offering scholarships. So, meron pa silang ino-offer na work-study opportunities o yung tinatawag natin na mga student assistance program. Okay? So, sabi nga, no, ang faith daw ay isa sa mga pinaka-generous na school dito, no, kasi halos 75% or 80% ng aming student population are almost scholars, no, or are all scholars, I should say. Okay? So, tingnan ninyo, no, baka naman sobrang mahal, no, ng kanilang tuition fee, no, o kaya yung ibang mga fees nila. Okay? So, meron akong isang school, no, nakakilala, ang tuition fee nila for a semester ay umaabot ng 110,000, no? Minimum pa yon. Okay? So, kailangan i-check din natin, no? May mga ino-offer ba sila ng mga student assistance program, no? Scholarships, 'di ba? Financial assistance, pwede ba kayong mag-study now, pay later, and so on and so forth. Okay? So also, no, napaka-important yung ating campus environment. So, because personal and professional growth, of course, no, of outside the classroom, it's important to examine the campus environment when choosing a college. So, safe ba yung environment, no? Kung mag-face-to-face classes o mag-in-person classes ba, no? Safe ba yung campus, no? Pag pupunta ka ba doon sa school or doon sa campus, hindi ka ba dadaan sa lugar na kung saan marami kang mga madadaanan na addict, di ba? Pagbaba mo ba ng jeep, katabi mo na yung gate ng eskwelahan, no? So, ito yung mga ikino-consider natin. Gaano ba kasaya, no, yung campus, no, yung campus environment. Marami ba yung mga student activities, no? Ang mga estudyante ba ay may pwedeng magandang lugar na kung saan pwede silang mag-aral other than the library, no? So, tingnan din natin, no, ano yung mga facilities, no? Ano yung mga magandang pwedeng i-offer, no, ng school, no, when it comes to their facilities and their environment. Okay? And another, no, probably, no, the last, no, but not the least among the factors that you need to consider, syempre yung resources and support system, di ba? Sabi nga nun, to foster long-term success, you should consider your needs and wants as a whole person, so not just as a student. So before choosing a college, no, make sure the school can accommodate your needs, no? Many students experience homesickness, no, lalo na yung mga first year, di ba? Iba, first year talagang kapag nalayo sa family nila, no? Talaga na-homesick sila, no? Naalala ko nung time na first time kong lumuwas kasi prom din ako, tapos sa Manila ako nag-aral, talaga na-homesick ako. Ano ba ang support, no, na pwedeng i-provide ng school, no? And other emotional challenges, you will face a lot of emotional challenges when starting college. So it is a very good idea, no, to check the availability of the counseling services and health and wellness programs of the school, no, that you are planning to enroll to. So ayan, no, kami, no, sa Faith Colleges, we are very proud that we have the mentoring program for our first year students. So ito yung merong naggagabay sa iyo other than your teachers, other than your advisors, na meron kaming mentoring program na kung saan, no, one-on-one na nakakausap ng mga mentors yung kanilang mga mentees. So kung may mga concerns, no, na related sa academics, sa family, and other things. So merong mentor, no, additional person na sumusubaybay sa iyo at willing makinig, no, at mag-guide sa iyo all throughout your first year, no, your first year college. So actually ito yung isa sa mga programs na talagang gustong-gusto ng mga estudyante namin. And even yung mga graduating, so sinasabi nilang gano'n, ito yung kanilang mas naaalala, no, ng mga program kasi we provide this mentoring session or mentoring program to our first year student. So kaya mataas din yung success rate, no, ng mga students namin na nakakatapos sa college kasi sila ay well mentored, no, ng mga experts, no, sa mentoring. Okay? So I hope, no, with the short discussion that we have today, you have learned something from my talk, and I hope you will be successful in your choice of career. So once again, thank you for inviting me to be your resource person today. Thank you, no, once again to Ma'am Arian Mista for the invitation, no, for inviting me to be of service, no, to your school. And God bless everyone. Okay. See you at Faith Colleges.
Truly, accepting our individual differences and capabilities is one way towards success. Allow me to present this humble token of appreciation to our resource speaker, Dr. 𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵 Salcedo, for empowering us in making great choices. This certificate of recognition is hereby presented to Dr. Belen Salcedo in grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as resource speaker during the Virtual Career Guidance Talk 2021 of Bolbok Integrated National High School, given this 5th day of June 2021. You are still watching Career Guidance Talk 2021 of Bolbok Integrated National High School, with opportunities amidst crisis, the career pathways in the new normal.
Hi, my name is MK. I am the founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms. FH Moms is a social enterprise provides livelihood home-based opportunities to Filipino moms. FH Moms' goals is to end the poverty here in the Philippines, because when you help a mom, you're actually helping the whole family. And then we also want to provide quality education. And we want to promote women empowerment in the workplace and business.
Ako po si Vanessa 𝓑𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵. Sobrang daming natutulong nila, knowledge, at napaka-friendly ng community. Gusto ko mag-thank you sa FH Moms dahil as a mother, sobrang pangarap natin na mag-work at home kasama yung mga anak natin, pamilya natin.
10 years, I'm seeing FH Moms as a social enterprise that will help bridge gender equality. And maybe in 10 years, we already have our own platform, because right now all of our initiatives are in Facebook.
At this juncture, let me introduce our next speaker. She is passionate about helping stay-at-home, corporate, and overseas moms thrive in their chosen career, either as entrepreneur or freelancer, so that they can earn enough without leaving their family. She is a finalist in the finest startup competition in the Philippines, the Final Pitch Season 4 in a cohort of Asian Institute of Management, AIM 𝓑𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓵 Facebook Accelerator Program, and Youth-Led PH. She's also a business and career trainer, speaker, startup advocate, and ambassadress of Canva and Online Jobs PH. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the CEO of the first and biggest freelancing group for Pinay moms, the founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, Miss Maria Karina Bertulfo.
Hi everyone, I'm MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, also known as FH Moms. So today, we will be talking about the opportunities amidst crisis, career pathways in the new normal. But before we move on to our discussion, this session or webinar is for you if you are a student, a teacher, or an individual na gustong magkaroon ng career online. Since nag-pandemic na nga at iniiwasan natin ng face-to-face interactions, majority sa mga trabaho ngayon ay nag-shift to online. So napaka-importante para sa atin na matutunan ito. So for today, we will be talking about the challenges, opportunities, in-demand jobs, tech, docs, and skills requirements, apps and tools for work, pati na attitude and mindset, support system, at recommendations ko para sa inyo at mag-succeed dito sa journey nyo when it comes to your career. So let me just introduce myself. You can call me Mommy MK. Everyone calls me Mommy MK. Dati akong fast food worker nung ako ay nag-aaral, kagaya nyo. I'm an undergrad. Nakapasok ako sa PUP Manila and then an international school in Taguig. I got pregnant at naging mama ko at 20 years old. I became a call center agent. Nag-email support din ako, eventually nag-transition tayo sa pagiging email support pa rin with different online jobs such as virtual assistants, social media management, and then same year na sinimulan ko ang aking freelancing career, sinimulan ko naman ang Filipina Home-Based Moms bilang isang support group. So ako ay naging isang business and career strategist, pati na trainer, bago ko tuluyang ginawang business ang FH Moms. So later on, mas ipapakilala ko pa sa inyo ang FH Moms. Pero I just wanted to share na simula na nag-work from home ako in 2017, dami kong na-achieve, mapa-personal man yan or career. So because of working from home, nagkaroon ako ng mas maraming quality time with my family. Nakapagpakasal kami, nakapag-travel. This is before the pandemic. And during the pandemic, nakapag-acquire kami ng first investment namin, isang 2-story house dito sa Lipa. So, yeah. Let's start our discussion with the challenges muna. So, as you know, dahil pare-parehas naman tayo na nakaranas ng lockdown, itong pandemic, alam natin na sobrang daming naapektuhan, lalo na yung mga laborers, na marami ang nawala ng trabaho, marami ang nahirapan na mag-adjust sa work from home na setup. And I wanted to give you this numbers, demographics, since ang Filipina Home-Based Moms ay nakafocus sa pagtulong sa mga kababaihan. Ito yung information na ibibigay ko sa inyo para maging updated kayo on what's really happening to the market, 51% of Pinay moms saw a decrease in their working hours, which only means na kapag bumaba ang oras sa trabaho, bababa rin ang kita. And then 33% of them lost their jobs. And it's the same scenario with Filipina Home-Based Moms members. Marami ang bumaba ang family income simula nang nagkaroon ng pandemic. Bago pa magka-pandemic, hirap na sila when it comes to finding jobs. So, ibig sabihin, kung nagkaroon ng ganitong klaseng biglaan na pandemic at wala pa rin silang trabaho, mas nag-struggle sila maghanap ng work. Meron namang nawalan ng trabaho yung mga asawa nila, kaya affected din sila, bilang mga moms. And then, marami rin yung nawalan ng business or kinailangan nilang isarado ang kanilang business. At ang isang small business, kapag nagsara, meron yung mga employees na affected. So marami talaga ang affected, no? Aside from the challenges na nabanggit ko, wala pa dito yung mga challenges na kinaharap natin nung nasa online na tayo. Marami ang hindi maalam when it comes to navigating different tools, no? For us kasi bilang mga millennials, mas easier for us na makapag-navigate or matuto ng mga iba't ibang klase ng tools. Pero para dun sa mga mas nakakatanda sa atin, medyo hirap sila. So aside from the technical na challenges, kasi marami rin ang walang access sa computer, sa internet, no? Yan yung mga isa sa considerations, no? Pagdating sa digitalization, ika nga. So with these challenges, hindi pa rin mawawala ang opportunities, of course. So, if I could remember at ma-share ko lang din sa inyo, no, when FH Moms was starting in 2017, medyo nahihirapan ako i-introduce sa mga tao, companies, organizations, ang tungkol sa work from home na setup. Akala ng karamihan scam, akala ng karamihan hindi sustainable, no? Until makita nila na sobrang daming moms, sobrang daming members, and even students ang nagkakaroon ng way para magkaroon ng sarili nilang trabaho and to generate income, no? So this numbers, no, itong nakikita natin ngayon sa news, makakatulong to sa inyo if you wanted to consider work from home in the future. So as you can see here from a Pioneer report, these are the top 10 fastest growing freelancing countries. As you can see, number 1 ang Pilipinas. Second na lang ang India. Before kasi number 1 ang India. But right now, nakuha na natin yung top 1 na spot. No? It only means that the people here in the Philippines are skilled, sadyang magagaling tayo. Tayo ang hinahanap ng mga international na clients. As you can see here naman on the other side, no, marami ang nagsimula ng negosyo when the pandemic started. Marami ang nawalan, pero marami ang nakakita ng opportunities na makapag-start ng sarili nilang negosyo. Always remember na every time merong challenges, merong problema, no, laging merong gagawa ng solusyon. And this kind of opportunities will definitely give jobs to many, no? So marami ang nagsimula ng bagong negosyo, marami ang nag-pivot. So when we say pivot, no, let's say for example, this kind of business na nasa travel industry at events and nag-shift to another business model na hindi nalalayo sa dati niyang products or services, no? With this kind of changes pagdating sa business model ng iba't ibang mga business owners, makikita natin na kahit na marami ang nawalan ng trabaho, laging merong brighter side, no? And for FH moms, in our case, the Filipino home-based moms, hindi kami nagkaroon ng struggle when it comes to pursuing our plans, our projects, kasi halos lahat ng mga digital products namin at services, nagra-run pa rin at nag-boom pa nga during the pandemic. So I'll be sharing that later. No, let's move on muna sa ating iba pang topics. So, what are the in-demand online jobs? Maybe you're asking, no? So, this report came from Pioneer pa rin. You will see a lot of reports, a lot of suggestions online. Pero based on my experience, no, sa mga moms namin sa community, nakita namin na it's the same with the Pioneer na in demand ang mga career na may kinalaman sa design and technology. So that includes web and graphic design, programming, IT, multimedia, content writing, translation, marketing, administrative, customer support, project management, sales, QA, and finance. As you can see, umiikot siya, no, sa mga tasks na posibleng gawin sa isang business. So, kahit na marami ang nagsara na businesses locally and internationally, marami pa rin ang nagpapagawa, no, or naghahanap ng mga freelancers to work for them. And it's very important for us to know these figures. It's because in the future, no, ang pag-work from home, ito yung magiging future of work na. So, darating tayo sa point na lahat would be online And ito na ngang new normal yung patikin sa atin. Kumbaga, mas pinaaga lang. So what will you consider when it comes to your career, no, in the future? So you should know either kayo ba ay papasok sa corporate na setup, which is the traditional, or yung freelance, no, na mas makabago, though hindi pa ito common sa atin, pero it's something na interesting, especially for us na mga Filipino na makapag-work sa international na market, hindi lang sa Pinas, right? So identify whether you want to work sa mga big corporations here sa Philippines or mga startup companies ba. So corporate or freelance, identify naman kung freelance, mag-work kayo with a direct na client. I mean, these are the executives, the business owners, or an agency. And then you also have to know, of course, kung local or international, startup ba or established na company, voice or non-voice job, kasi there are different jobs na available right now. So let's say, for example, since we're talking about the in-demand jobs, for voice, the in-demand voice jobs are online teaching. So that's one. If you wanted to be an educator in the future, that's something that you can consider. So, online teaching, we also have voice acting. So, yung mga nagvo-voice over either sa movies, sa mga videos, sa mga commercials. So, voice acting. And then, meron din tayong phone support. So, this is very common with the call center agents natin, no? So, it's just the same. So, yung ginagawa nila sa call center company, it's the same once na nag-work from home sila as a call center agent. So, with the non-voice naman, itong mga nabanggit natin, no, dito sa primary field pagdating sa freelancing, yung mga online job na in-demand, it's just the same. So, social media marketing, admin, writing, accounting, at kung ano-ano pa, these are the non-voice jobs wherein hindi nyo kinakailangang magsalita, no? More on typing lang, ganyan. And then, you should also consider whether a job is a part-time or a full-time job. Always remember na kayo yung maghahanap ng trabaho at depende sa consideration nyo or depende sa preferred nyo, no, yung kukunin nyo when it comes to working hours. It can be flexible, it can be fixed. So when we say flexible, any time of the day pwede ka mag-work. And then the client or the employer will just check on you kung nagawa mo na ba yung trabaho. Then when we say fixed hours naman, yun yung may mga 9 to 5 na sked, either morning, mid, or night shift, no? And then we have long-term and short-term na mga jobs. So when we say short-term jobs, usually mag-last lang siya for a month, or 3 months, 6 months, something like that. And then for the payment naman, you can get it upfront, meaning in advance. Pwede rin weekly, pwede rin bi-weekly or bi-monthly, pwede rin monthly. So, ito yung mga dapat nating i-consider, no? Pati na yung payment natin, yung salary rate per hour. So, once na nagpa-interview na kayo, for sure, tatanungin kayo ng mga clients about your hourly na rate, no? Or kung per project ba yung magiging work. Okay? So, always remember this one. Next, we will be talking about naman the tech requirements. So, for the tech requirements, always remember na nagbabago-bago ito. Depende sa requirement ng client. And at the same time, depende rin sa magiging trabaho mo. So, let's say, for example, your job requires you to download photos and videos. It's important for us to have high na specs pagdating sa mga computer natin. And that includes either a desktop or a laptop, no? At least i3, i5, or i7, 6th Gen up. No, pagdating naman sa internet connection natin, this is just, you know, the list na pwede nyong ipakabit, especially if you're budgeted. Pero sana hindi nabababa sa 5 Mbps. I think it's safe to say na kumuha tayo ng internet plan na 15 Mbps or 50 kasi pag bumaba siya, hindi siya ganun kababa. Kasi kapag 5 Mbps na, minsan dito sa situation ng internet natin, bumababa siya up to 1. So, hindi maganda, no? And it's important that the connection is wired because mas stable siya. compared to Wi-Fi na mas mahirap, hindi ganun ka-reliable. So aside from the computer, the wired internet connection, you also have to consider the other peripherals na kailangan natin sa computer setup natin. And that includes a webcam and then a headset. Always remember that you don't have to buy a headset na sobrang mahal because kung non-voice naman yung job na kinoconsider nyo in the future, hindi nyo kailangan mag-invest sa sobrang mahal na headset. Of course, you will be needing a home office no in the future once na nag-work from home kayo. So it's important to have a conducive setup wherein hindi masyadong maingay and then makakapag-focus kayo at mas magiging productive kayo sa work. So what are the docs that we have to prepare, especially kung magiging online na lahat ng mga applications natin? Number one dyan is to create a profile either in onlinejobs.ph, Upwork, JobStreet, Calibre, sa lahat ng mga job sites na may encounter nyo, you really have to create a good profile. So upload a nice profile photo, make sure to craft or write a good profile summary or overview. So profile, that's very important kasi yan yung unang-unang makikita ng client. And then cover letter. So for the cover letter, this is like an introduction via email or sa job site na pag-a-applyan nyo about yourself, about the skills that you have. So make sure that your cover letter is catchy. No, yung first line kasi natin tinitingnan niya nila, and this is a way for them to check our writing style. So consider having a cover letter in your application in the future. Hindi pwedeng mag-a-attach lang tayo ng mga resume natin. And then for the resume, we can create a visually appealing resume na modern by just using canva.com. So you can check that out, no? It's a graphic design tool para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, wherein pwede na yung mga templates. So with your resume, make sure lang na 1 to 2 pages lang siya, not so long. And then you have your photo in your resume that is similar with your profile sa mga job sites. The title is clear, and then yung mga description is also detailed. So when I say detailed, for example, whatever credentials that you have, mapa-work man yan or education, dapat nakadetalye kung ano yung roles and responsibilities mo. You have your social media accounts just in case lang i-check nila. So those things, okay? That's very important sa resume nyo. Always remember na kapag mag-a-apply na kayo, itong tatlo lang yung kailangan nyo. Bukod pa yung, let's say, website or portfolio, sample works nyo. Okay, ito yung top 3 na kailangan nating i-prepare. And then let's move on naman to your skills. Why do we need these skills, no? Once na mag-work na tayo. So I want you to remember that there are 2 types of skills. Number 1 is soft skills, which are the experience-based na skills. Ibig sabihin ito, whether may experience ka sa pag-work or wala, let's say for example, you're a fresh graduate, meron kang skills na na-acquire. Okay, so you don't have to worry na hindi pa ako nag-work so I don't have any skills, no? Hindi dapat ganon. So, nung pumasok tayo sa school, maraming skills ang na-enhance natin. Say for example, communication skills, social skills, no? Leadership skills kung kayo ay active when it comes to leading your class. So, these are the soft skills na we have to identify and then we have to assess ourselves. Ano ba yung mga soft skills na meron tayo? And then for the hard skills naman, you also don't have to worry kung wala pa kayong work experience the moment na mag-apply kayo in the future. It's because these hard skills or yung mga technical na skills can be learned. I'm pretty sure marami sa inyo ang mahilig na mag-design, mahilig mag-edit ng mga photos, ng mga videos, magsulat. So those are the technical or the hard skills that you have. So when the time na nag-create kayo ng inyong resume, always remember na pagsamahin tong skills natin. So when you write your cover letter, when you start writing the skills section ng inyong resume, dapat ganito siya. Pagsasamahin nyo yung soft skills plus yung hard skills. So let's say, I have flexible administrative skills. I'm a creative graphic designer, something like that. So mas powerful siya compared sa kapag nililista lang natin kung ano yung mga soft skills natin, like being flexible, creative, multitasker, diba? So, kulang, nabibitin yung client or employers natin. So, let's make sure na alam natin kung ano yung i-highlight natin with our application pagdating sa mga skills natin. So, let's move on naman to the apps and tools na kakailanganin natin. Even during this time na tayo ay nag-aaral pa, we're actually using na some of the tools, right? And when you start working, no, in the future, tatandaan nyo palagi na ito yung madalas na tools na ginagamit for communication. So, we have Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp, Google Meet, Google Hangouts, and Microsoft Teams. And then for the admin naman na tools, these are the Microsoft and Google tools, no, or products such as Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Calendar, and Slides. The reason why the clients or employers use this kind of tools is that sobrang perfect kasi for collaboration. So let's say for example, a doc file that you're editing can be shared to a client or employer at pwede niya ring ma-edit. So always remember to familiarize yourselves, no, pagdating sa mga ganitong klase ng tools kasi tatanungin rin nila during the interview if you know this and that tools, okay? We have multimedia tools, and of course, pinakasikat dyan ang Canva for graphic design. Remove that BG. You might want to try this one for background removal, Lumen 5 and Filmora for video editing, Photon for animation, and iba pang mga tools when it comes to multimedia kasi sobrang dami na. So, it's really up to you kung ano yung gusto mo or preferred mo na gamitin. For the productivity tools naman, we have Time Doctor and Toggle for time tracking. So, usually, ang mga virtual companies right now, they prefer to have this kind of time tracking tool so that matatrack nila yung number of hours, yung productivity ng mga employees nila. And then we also have Calendly for scheduling, Dropbox or Google Drive for storage. Alright? And then for project management, so when we say project management, ito yung mga tasks na kailangan gawin within the team or within the company. So, this project management tools will help you na mas maging productive at mas magawa nyo yung mga trabaho. So, we have Trello, Asana, Basecamp, and Notion. And based on my experience, kasi na-experience ko na rin gamitin tong mga to for my international clients, halos pare-pareho lang sila ng gamit. So, depende na lang sa company kung ano yung preferred nilang gamitin. Okay? So now, let's move on to the right attitude and mindset na meron tayo bilang mga students, bilang mga teachers, and future entrepreneurs or freelancers, okay? Always remember na dapat meron tayong entrepreneur na mindset. So let me just explain what is the difference between an employee mindset versus an entrepreneur mindset. Though you will be working with clients or employers, either local yan or international, it doesn't mean na kapag hinire niya kayo, no, bilang assistant or bilang worker, magiging sunod-sunuran na tayo. That's not the case. Always remember that we are capable of doing things. Dahil skilled tayo, knowledgeable tayo, inaral natin yan and all. So remember that you are an expert, no, with what you do. Pinili mo yung field na yan because you know na mag-e-excel ka dyan. So have this entrepreneur mindset wherein alam mo na kapag tinanong ka ng client, no, for a specific task or nagtatanong siya kung ano ba sa tingin mo yung tamang gawin, always remember na dapat nagbibigay tayo palagi ng insights natin. Yung mga bagay na tingin natin na makakabuti for the company or for the business of our clients. Kasi the moment that we showed that we care, no, for their business, dyan rin magbabago yung mindset ng client na okay, you can be a partner in the future. Pwede kitang i-promote, something like that, because talagang napakagaling mo and you care about the business, no? So having this kind of mindset na merong growth, no, mas magiging madali for us to grow sa mga career natin. At the same time, when we have this entrepreneurial mindset and then we adapt whatever learnings that we have from our client, employer, and the company, magagamit rin natin yan sa mga future natin na business ventures, no? Always think na hindi lang tayo basta-basta employee na susunod lang sa kung anong gusto ng client or employer. Tayo ay expert, we share our skills and knowledge to them. Okay? So, when it comes to attitude, always remember na dapat proactive tayo. So, when we say proactive, no, dapat hindi pa inuutos ng client, naisip na natin na yun yung dapat nating gawin. Kapag may problema tayong nakita, alam na natin na hindi na natin kailangang antayin yung client na dumating na makita niya na merong mali, but we will be proactive in solving that problem, no? Kasi we don't want to see na nalulugi yung business or yung company. So, being proactive is good. Dapat maging magaling rin tayo when it comes to communication and negotiation because those are two different things. So, when we communicate, hindi lang siya dapat yung kailangan magaling ka mag-English. Kailangan nagkakaintindihan kayo ng supervisor mo, ng client or employer mo. Dapat ganon. And you should know how to negotiate, no? Negotiation is not just with the sales na industry. So when we negotiate, for example, dumating yung time na mag-a-apply na kayo, no? Makikipag-negotiate kayo with the clients pagdating sa salary nyo, pagdating dun sa magiging role nyo, yung task nyo, kasi you don't want na mabigyan ng mababang rate para sa napakadaming task. So, we should know how to negotiate kasi once na na-accept rin tayo for the position, time will come na makakausap tayo ng iba't ibang mga clients, iba't ibang mga customers within the business. So, communication, negotiation is a really good skill that you can enhance. Leadership is also one at napakarami pang iba, no? So, make sure to consider learning new skills kasi yan yung mapanghahawak nyo eh. Aside from the learnings na nakukuha natin sa school, no, sa mga webinars, aalalahanin natin na ang pagkakaroon ng experience, yung experience, no, from those na industry expert o kaya through an internship, sobrang importante. Okay? So now, let's move on naman sa support system. So with the support system, we have your school, of course, your teachers, your classmates. For now, sila yung magiging support system nyo. And why I'm telling you this, it's because sa panahon ngayon, no, na merong pandemic, sobrang hirap na sinasarili natin lahat ng mga problema, lahat ng mga struggles natin, no? Let's say financial, you don't have any money na para i-pursue yung studies nyo, you should be honest with your teacher, your friends, your classmates, no? Para matulungan din nila kayo. Kasi dumaan rin ako sa time na ganyan eh. Sobrang walang-wala rin kami nung mga times na nag-aaral ako sa high school. I lost my mom during my first year in high school. Then my dad naman had a vehicular accident. Yung bahay paupahan namin, nabenta namin siya. Every day, nag-struggle ako sa pamasahe, sa pambaon ko. So, I remember dumating sa point na I have to wait for the guard na i-close yung school para makasabay ako sa kanya sa motor pa uwi kasi walang-wala na talaga kami. So, imagine that. Without the help of my friends, no, hindi ko alam kung darating ba ako sa point na makakapag-talk ako sa inyo ngayon. So, support system is as important, no, with the skills and knowledge na kailangan nating ma-acquire. So, we need to grow our network, no, from school, family, and friends, lalong-lalo na ang support group. So, support groups such as Filipino home-based moms, for your moms, for your titas, ganyan. Pero for you guys, I'll be recommending different support groups that you can join online. So, these are Facebook groups. So, if you don't have an organization or a support group na kabilang kayo, no, try to find one. Especially now, panay online naman na. Kasi darating yung time na kakailanganin nyo ng tulong at importante na meron tayong palaging mga tao na pwedeng hingian ng tulong. Okay? And then when it comes to the freelancing industry, since maliit lang naman ang freelancing industry, if you want to succeed in this industry, kailangan talaga marami kayong kakilala. Okay? Hindi kasi siya katulad sa corporate na meron kang supervisor na tutulong sa'yo. Usually, may mga cases na you will be working for a client na mag-isa ka lang. Ikaw lang yung bukod tanging virtual assistant ng client or employer na yun abroad, no? So, those things. So, again, sabi ko sa inyo, I'll be sharing more about Filipino home-based moms. So, aside from being a one-stop shop community for Filipino freelancer and entrepreneur moms, ang Filipino home-based moms po is also a social enterprise. So, we have e-commerce for cash and installment option ng mga computer that includes desktop or laptop at iba pang mga peripherals. Because we learned, no, when the pandemic started, marami ang nahihirapan na mag-apply because they don't have the right equipment. And then kasabay pa nito yung pagdating sa mga bata or yung mga anak nila na wala ring gamit pagdating sa online schooling. So this project started when the pandemic or the lockdown happened in 2020. And then e-learning naman, we have different free webinars, online courses na nirarun namin every month to really help our members na matuto when it comes to the digital skills that they need. And then we have FH Kids Bootcamp. We also have a bootcamp for FH Teens. So as you can see here, we really promote e-learning, no, sa mga members namin, pati na rin sa extended families nila. It's because naniniwala kami na kapag tayo ay ready, no, for a career or a business that we wanted to pursue, no, because we were able to gain knowledge, mas magiging malaki yung chance na maging successful tayo. So that's e-learning. We also have job matching. During the lockdown period, we were able to acquire or we were able to close a BPO or a call center client that hired more than 200 work from home employees from us. And that is one example of opportunity, no, na nangyari during the pandemic. So that's job matching. I also have internship. These are for local and international na mga clients or employers, big companies and organizations. And then we also do advertising for local and international clients as well as big brands here in the Philippines. So we help them with their social media campaigns. So here, we're down with our last topic. So these are my recommendations. So when it comes to e-learning, the courses that you could take are those that are related into tech, design, digital marketing, business, data. So that includes data science or analytics, health na mga related jobs, merong transcriptionist na nurse, no, yung sa mga nursing students, so pwede pa rin kayo mag-take ng nursing if you really wanted to pursue that. Project management, admin, accounting, writing, and social media, and a lot more. Actually, lahat ng mga online job right now are in demand because lahat nga ng mga businesses right now ay online na. And of course, here are the podcast shows that I'd like to recommend. We have Get Hired, Hustle Share, Adulting with Joy Spring Work Life, no, na TED Talks. And then for the groups naman, these are the top 2 groups that I have in mind na gusto kong salihan nyo. Filipino student community wherein nagsashare ng iba't ibang mga opportunities such as scholarships, internships, yung mga students dyan, nagpo-post din sila ng mga webinars, free events, at kung ano-ano pa. So, make sure to join Filipino student community as well as Ready to Adult PH. Okay, so these are the Facebook groups that you can join. And then for the books naman, there's a lot. You can just check out these books na recommended natin. And then for the movies, I know marami sa inyo ang enjoy when it comes to watching movies. So, meron tayong The Intern and The Pursuit of Happiness. Okay, favorite ko rin yan. And then last but not least, I'd like to recommend few influencers. You can always follow me in social media at MK Bertulfo. We have different social media accounts in FH Moms na kung saan nagla-live din ako. So you can find me in social media through FH Moms pa rin. And then my recommendations, we have like Maravilla, who is known when it comes to students like you. So, marami kayong matututunan sa kanya when it comes to taking exams in the future o kaya paghahanap ng actual na job. Same with Virtual Ate. So, she started working at 14 years old or 15 years old. And now, she ran her own company na and her YouTube channel. So, marami rin siyang ginagawa na related online. So, yeah. That's it. Thank you so much for your time. You can always send me a message at mk@fhmoms.com. And if you're interested or in the future you wanted to work with us, you can send us an email at hiring@fhmoms.com as well as marketing@fhmoms.com for any proposal that you have. So I'd like to leave this quote para sa lahat ng mga makakanood nito. The future depends on what you do today. Start investing on yourself ngayon pa lang habang bata pa tayo. Kasi I'm just 27. I just turned 27 this April. So with the span of 4 years na pag-work from home, sobrang dami ko nang nagagawa kasi we have 340,000 members in FH Moms na natulungan rin ng FH Moms na mabago ang buhay. So I really hope you enjoyed this webinar, and please let me know if you have any feedback.
Needless to say, there is indeed opportunity in adversity. Allow me to present this humble token of appreciation to our resource speaker, Ms. M.K. Bertulfo, for enlightening us to the best opportunities, not only for our students and their families, but also to our community. This certificate of recognition is hereby presented to Ms. Maria Corina M.K. Bertulfo in grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as resource speaker during the Virtual Career Guidance Talk 2021 of Bolbok Integrated National High School, given this 5th day of June 2021. Before we end this program, don't forget to click the registration and evaluation link for your certificate of participation. And as we end the day, allow us to thank everybody with a message from our Senior High School Coordinator, Mr. Rommel F. Fanoga.
Magandang hapon po. In behalf of Bolbok Integrated National High School and Senior High School Department, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude and appreciation to our guests, Dr. 𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓻 Salcedo and Ms. Bertulfo, who gave their time to share their expertise about career pathways in the new normal. Also, we are offering our sincerest thanks to our Principal 2, Dr. 𝓘𝓷𝓽𝓮𝓰, to our Head Teacher 3 in Mathematics, Ma'am Gloria T. Bathan, to our Guidance Counselor, Ma'am 𝓸𝓵𝓫𝓸𝓷𝓻, and to our Senior High School CGP Coordinator, Ma'am Aryan Melody Mista, and to all the Senior High School faculty for their support and for making this webinar happen. Sa atin pong mga magulang at mga mag-aaral, maraming salamat po sa patuloy ninyong pagsuporta sa gawain ng ating paaralan. Sa mga mag-aaral, nawa po ang webinar pong ito ay makatulong sa inyo para sa pagtupad ng inyong mga pangarap. Sana po tayong lahat ay manatiling ligtas sa panahong ito ng pandemya. Keep safe, everyone.
This has been the Career Guidance Talk 2021. My name is Arian. So long, farewell, and keep safe, everyone.